Today's horoscope from Astrocademy Sagittarius May 9, 2022. Spread some goodwill and affection around today. If it's been some time since you've let people know that you care about them and appreciate their efforts, it's probably long overdue. Cards, phone calls, letters, flowers, and hugs are all ways to express your caring. Consider surprising someone with taking them out for lunch or making something special for them. Be sure to make time for your emotional expression along with the intellectual side of you. It all goes to keeping a good balance in your life. A family member or other loved one may not be telling you the truth. In this person's defense, she likely thinks she is protecting you by shielding you from the truth. This is a time for you to trust your instincts. If you are told something that simply doesn't ring true, check out the information yourself rather than accepting it at face value. You could feel a little forgetful. Focus on doing just one thing at a time. Sometimes you try to tackle too many tasks at once. You do a lot of multitasking, where you work on several projects at the same time. But today you could find it difficult to do this. Try to be gentle on yourself. Only focus on your most immediate concerns. Don't get caught up in tiny details that can be handled another day. Your freedom-loving nature may seem a bit dampened today, but don't let it get you down. Things might not be lining up exactly perfectly, but that's not a reason to get frustrated. Perhaps the situation was just not meant to be. Look for a higher, more practical solution. You have got all the information you need to make an intelligent decision, even regarding your finances. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. Whatever happened to basic politeness? More than most, you see the need for courtesy and respect even when you aren't getting it back in the same form. Just stay pleasant. If you feel your romantic life needs re-evaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. The Boy Scout motto applies to women as well: be prepared. Something you have long wished for may come to fruition today. Are you ready for the changes this is likely to bring? Accept this as the wonderful gift that it is. There are no strings attached, no hidden agendas, and no small print in the contract. Take this gift at face value, and don't forget to say thank you. There is enormous knowledge that can be gained in knowing how to have fun. And this day is just the perfect vibration to see you learning how. It's a great thing to see a personality poring over a book, studying, or writing, as this is what makes you tick for the most part. However, all work and no play really can make you and your life terribly dull. Let the flow of this essence take you to some adventure. You can use these same inward-focused skills to explore uncharted territory. A journey to a place associated with a specific spiritual tradition, such as India, Israel, Egypt, or Glastonbury, might be on your agenda today. You might be merely considering it, or you could actually be making preparations, or even leaving. Your home therefore is a busy place, as more than one member of your household could be accompanying you. You're on a spiritual and emotional high right now. Keep it up. The moon's final hours in your career sector are likely to be busy, with a lot of information not only coming in from across the income, work, and career fronts, but some work-life balance reminders as well. While the moon is only passing through, with the first planetary activity on the career front since last July beginning next week and things also coming together on the income and job fronts, this makes it important to trust your gut but without overthinking things. Just days after Venus, the planet of love's return to your relationship sector, the moon returns for its ordinary monthly visit to your friendship sector today. This is not only putting the moon in harmony with Venus but with the other planets already in your relationship sector, setting the scene for a positive few days for friendship and relationship building. Our eyes in the sky. These vibes are great for starting new projects and reconnecting with your motivation, so be sure to chip away at any projects you've been meaning to work on. A helpful connection to the nodes of fate can help you see the path ahead, but you'll need to remember and learn from the mistakes of your past. Dreaming big suits you well right now because the universe is conspiring to open doors for you in this cosmic climate. Just remember that you'll need to responsibly follow through on any goals you dream up now, because Aries energy has a reputation for jumping from goal to goal before reaching the finish line. While there is an overall cheeriness to the day, you'll want to be on guard and watch out for short tempers in both you and others because the Leo moon can sometimes erode our threshold for patience. A harsh aspect between Venus and the healing asteroid Chiron may exacerbate this sentiment, especially if you've been slacking on your self-care lately. As the day comes to a close, Luna shares a soft and helpful aspect with structure-loving Saturn. Set aside some time to outline your ambitions so you can break the big picture down into smaller steps. At this time, we have renewed energy to kickstart projects dreamt up while the moon was in imaginative Cancer, but we can also make more work for ourselves by rushing through tasks or running roughshod over people who get in our way. While we can trust our head to steer us in the correct direction, we should aim to be heart-centered in our approach. The next 2 days are an excellent time for starting things, but not for seeing them through if they require extensive planning or patience. This transit presents a conflict between two fundamental human instincts, self-preservation and the reflex to protect those we care about. We believe others must submit to us so we can help them. If they refuse our help, we lose our purpose, so we interpret this as defiance, an insult, or a threat. If someone does permit us to assist them, we will make sure they don't forget it. Reminders of how giving and generous we are subtly imply that we are owed a debt of gratitude, which inevitably breeds resentment, making the other party wish they hadn't asked in the first place. We should monitor our actions closely today. Self-reflection is the only way to determine whether we are out of line or overstepping another's boundaries.